And we're go.
What you got there?
I'm just picking up the random amount of feathers that are all around us.
You'll be picking for days, honey.
Yeah, there are lots of feathers.
Oh.
What?
Well, I think I'm just not gonna worry. I'm just gonna.
You live on a farm. It's okay. Everybody poops. There's poop everywhere.
Yeah. We have a lot of everybody's that poop around here. It's just, yeah.
A little variety.
Kind of cool.
Maybe at some point we'll do a calendar or something. And
a feather calendar.
well, yeah, you can get a feather with your order from one of our many different birds.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I will warn you, and you may have noticed, today was not my day. Today, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and I've just been kind of like irritable.
Yes.
Like just what you're acting as if it's affected you all day. You've been working, and I have not been staying around you. I've been keeping to myself, and I'm not directing my frustration out at you like I have in times past. So don't give me that. That's right. Yeah, just one of those irritable days. Like just the small little things of life were frustrating me. Mm-hmm. And typically they don't frustrate me as much.
Just a small amount.
Yeah.
Not as noticeable for everyone around.
Yeah, so I was gonna film today for the Kraemerlife because there are some things I wanted to get done that aren't part of the hoop coops that we've been building. But since I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and I knew that I was feeling this way, I was like, I'm not filming today. So I'll try again tomorrow. We'll see how I feel.
Yeah.
So today was one of those running around and doing things day. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't a lot of really important things to do, but it was things that needed to get done. Mm-hmm. So that's why we're sitting and not walking around, because my legs are jello. Probably didn't drink enough water, and probably...
It was hot today.
It's kind of hot today, yeah. Compared to the summer, so it's like it's nothing. So doesn't really register. Like I don't have to change my shirt throughout the day.
Yeah, but every time you came inside, you flipped the air on every single time. So it must have been noticeable.
Inside the trailer, yeah. It was hot. It was hot.
Well, we've got 2 birders going inside the trailer, so
that
it
was
gets warm.
That was the big thing today is we got the phone call.
Our final batch of chickens.
Is it?
Yes. No more chicken orders. Everything else should be on homestay.
Man, the bugs are just going for it. Mm-hmm. So roughly, I think it was 28 chickens. Sounds
about right.
I think, actually I took a picture of the package before I composted it. It
was 10 salmon faverolles, 10 assorted cochins, 7 total buckeyes, and 4 australopes.
Stop. 10 faverolles, cochin.
6 of the.
Yeah, 6 buckeyes.
Oh, I thought it was 7. Oh, 5 leg
4
bars.
australorps, 1 buckeye chick, male.
Yep, that was the 7. And I forgot about the leg bars.
And then 5 cream leg bars. So in total, we got 36 birds added to the Kraemer flock today.
Pullets. And this is for our breeders. These will be paired.
And 1 male.
And one male.
Yeah.
I'm going to breed buckeyes.
Right, but you said pullets. Isn't a pullet?
Yes.
Okay.
Pullet is
just making sure.
There's only one
I'm making
boy.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's
there's
a
only one boy.
Right?
Yes, one cockerel, and then 32 pullets, and they're all for our breeders. That all of the females, this is the last of them that will go up with the specific breeds that will be for our breeding stock. I think people are getting confused, which shocking with all the chickens that we have.
I'm right there with you.
That we are breeding purebred chickens, and we are not mixing different variations between them. They will all be separated and only be with their specific mate. So it'll be approximately between 8 and 10 females per male, and they will be separated in the different areas. Where we are doing what is a barnyard mix and what we just hatched out on our own in our own incubator, those are for our free range flock that are going to be for if somebody does just want a hardy chicken for their homestead, if they want a free range, or if they'll be added to our egg layers. So that's what those are for. So it's two totally separate operations that we're kind of running for the chickens.
Yeah.
But I think that people are still a little confused.
It's okay. That's fine.
I mean, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on right now with chickens, and there will be for the foreseeable future.
Yes, it'll be a lot.
Yeah.
Winston doesn't like that as much as he likes this one.
And plus, we're all over here. Like
that's true. You know. You gonna get the feathers?
I don't know if you guys can see him. He's right down there.
I want him to lift up his face with a feather stuck to it. That would be funny.
If I could move the camera easily, I would do that for you.
Okay.
He's going for it. Oh.
You gonna get him? Are you gonna get him? There you go.
Oh, so okay. So speaking of Mr. Winston boy here, I got the phone call from the vet. You're such a good boy.
Why are you taking the feathers? Okay, you take a feather.
He's such a good boy. On the Ehrlichia canis tick infection that he had, as a reminder, he got bit by a tick. That was back in May-ish.
Yeah.
Tested positive for Ehrlichia canis. We went through one 30-day round of doxycycline antibiotics, and his titer test results went down compared to the initial titer test the day that we took him in for the vet. But then doing another vet visit for him for something else, I don't remember what, we did another full round of blood.
Toe.
Oh, his toe, thank you. And the Ehrlichia canis titer test results went up. So he was going in the wrong direction. So we decided to do another round of doxycycline, 30 days, and redid the titer test. We got the results today, and the results are good. They are going down.
Good.
So it's kind of a roller coaster with it, but the vet was saying because the CBC from the last blood draw was perfect, and he's not clinical, he's not showing signs of an infection of an active infection of Ehrlichia canis. He's not losing weight, he's eating, he's not lethargic.
No, definitely not.
We're just basically gonna say, okay, we're good for now. If he starts having signs of clinical, those things I just talked about, then we can revisit it.
Yeah.
On his knee, we got a specialist to relook at the radiographs, and what the vet thought was a broken bone where a tendon attaches.
A broken tendon, right?
Bone.
Oh, he thought
where
it was
the
a broken
tendon
bone? Oh, okay.
attaches is not in fact broken. That's why both knees look the same, but it didn't fully close. It's a bone that's basically supposed to close and become tighter or become stronger. It hasn't fully closed yet. They're not concerned about that.
Oh, good.
What they are concerned about is don't jump, we're not good yet. Is the fact that his kneecap, the patella, look at me,
look at you.
patella.
Science.
Anatomy. It keeps slipping out of the socket, and they closely looked at the socket on the radiographs, and it's not deep enough, and they are suggesting surgery.
Oh, buddy.
Yes. And they suggest we do surgery sooner rather than later, because if it keeps doing this, he's going to develop severe case of arthritis.
Yeah.
And then it's just a lifetime of
pain,
of discomfort and pain for him.
Yeah. That stinks because, I mean, nobody wants to do surgery with their dogs, but he did very poorly on anesthesia when he was neutered. And so we really, really have been like, we don't want to do.
Yeah, even when we did the radiographs, I told him no anesthesia. He actually laid still and did quite well with it without having anesthesia. So on Thursday, the office is going to call me. I'm going to schedule a time for us to do a consult so you and I can go talk to our local vet who can do the surgery, but there's also a specialist in Knoxville.
Might want to,
It's 3 times more expensive.
Oh, of course it is.
But we'll talk to the vet.
We'll talk to both, yeah.
And we'll just kind of play it out. We'll see how it goes. We did set them up with insurance, so we can call ahead of time maybe and see if they would cover it or not, because that may help us decide which direction we want to go.
Decision, yeah.
But
hey, sweetie.
So didn't want to go this route.
No, Levi.
I'm glad that there's something they can do about it, because it's it's bad.
Poor baby.
Yeah. So we'll see. So once we have the consult with the vet, then we'll give you an update.
Yeah, it'll be curious to learn, like, because we had a dog who had a hip replacement back in Portland, and that was a very long recovery.
Yes.
And so I'll be very curious to see what we would have to do for a knee surgery and how to keep this guy, Mr. Levi, scrappy pup.
Happy, scrappy teenage pup.
Yep, away from Winston for the healing and what we would have to do. So that'll require some pre-planning before we just go into the surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Because we'd have to make sure he'd have a nice area.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Okay.
Yep. So.
Dang.
Yeah, not good.
That's too bad.
Yeah, not good.
I was getting excited when you're like, oh no, that's normal.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so, did we talk about the chicks? Yeah, the 36 chicks, we did that. We got the phone call today. And then it was just a bunch of little things, like laundry.
Lots of laundry.
Lots of laundry. Picking up various things around the property that just kind of get left behind for various reasons.
Yeah.
So, whoa, I just watched Richard do a drop kick on Red, and he really hurt himself.
Oh yeah, he
really hurt himself.
Yikes. He's too big to be doing that.
That was quite the drop kick, though. Yeah, now Richard is limping like crazy on the different foot that he used to be limping on.
Oh boy. Oh, Richard, we just need to get him.
Yep. I know. We just need to pick a time and just get some roosters.
Maybe this weekend we can try to do that before I leave.
Oh, that's right, because you have another work trip.
Another work trip, so maybe we can get all of the roosters that we need to cull and get them processed. And then, it's like planning around work and around trips and around all the other projects. There's never enough time in the day.
Yeah. I know.
Trying to think through.
I know. I keep thinking about all these little things that I want to do, and I got to remember I just got to put them aside and not think about them, because we're not going to get to them.
Not right now.
Yeah.
But you've made really good progress. We finished now 2 fully finished coops minus the nesting box? No?
Not fully finished. No, I'm sorry. No, because we need to put the tarp on the one that I moved today.
Okay, well that's
pretty small. And then eventually we'll have to put in nesting boxes into them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Richard's like, I can't help you girls now.
I hurt myself.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry guys. We need to focus on this, not the chickens. All right. We released a video today or yesterday on the hoop coop that we did fully finish.
Yes.
The Build It Better one. And I really like the design.
Yeah.
Holy moly, those things are heavy. They are so heavy. And I thought that I had a design on how I can do some wheels that attach to them, so I don't have to have permanent wheels on them. And I can just buy a set of wheels for all 4 of them and then take them off and on and move them
and easily just rotate them.
Yeah. My design was a failure. It did not work. And so either we're going to be putting wheels on them permanently and the front or the back will just be lifted slightly, which for a snake, that's not good, but a snake can fit through the cracks anyway. Like if a snake wants to get in there, a snake's going to get in there.
And we don't plan on putting any babies in any of those. The babies will stay in the ones that have the hardware cloth and that are a lot more secure. These ones are for adult birds.
Yeah.
Once they're ready to go to
So I'll probably end up just putting permanent wheels on them. It'll lift, whether the wheels are in the front or the back, I don't know yet. It'll lift at about 2 inches, maybe an inch off the ground, just enough for it to, so it's not a huge.
Yeah, we'll just have to look and see what we can come up with.
In terms of what?
Well, I don't know, like with a permanent gap, or if there's a way that we can do, you know how, and I know we're not going to go buy the stepping things.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, but yeah.
But is there a way we can rig one up?
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
And it was a colossal failure. I'm sure I could make it, but it's one of those things where I'm going to spend a lot more time and probably a lot more money. And if we really want one of those stepping things like the haulers have, like Sean has, you know, they're $80.
Okay.
But it's $80 per coop. So. Just saying. I'm not going to design one. I tried. I thought I could figure something like that out.
Well, I didn't know. I've been working all day.
I know.
So.
Yeah. So either we're going to have the other thing we could do. The other thing we could do is buy a dolly. You know, a hand truck. Mm-hmm. And you slip it underneath it, and one person just pulls the dolly down. Or I guess we have one, but pull the dolly down and walk behind as we pull it with the tractor. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's essentially the same thing.
We can do that. You, sir. I love you.
Well, yeah, I love you too. I know. I just, it's, you know, I'm trying to make something work and not be really expensive about it and not be really time consuming about it, and it didn't work, and then you're like, well, maybe you can figure something out.
Well, I didn't know.
No, I can't.
I'm sure you can. You're capable, just not in today's mindset.
Yeah.
So we'll table it for a different day.
So we'll just do the walk behind. We'll just scoot a dolly underneath it, and we'll do a walk behind. Yeah. So wheels, you need to do the tarp on the last one. It won't have nesting boxes, but that's okay. We can do nesting boxes later.
Yeah, they'll be added later.
Because we may choose, because we bought that one, the hen gear, that we've seen several people use, that keeps clean eggs and that kind of stuff. And we haven't assembled it yet, because we're going to put it into the main one that the free-range flocks goes into once we have a Ava2 coop ready for them to go into, available. A Vever coop, yeah. We may like those a lot, and may end up getting just a couple smaller ones of those for the. So I'm not going to worry about the nesting boxes for now.
Yeah, those are $200 a piece.
Ooh, well, why don't we just get a few of those and the step-in things, and we'll make really expensive hoop coops.
Let's not. So we only got one of those for our free rangers. It's up to, I think, 30 birds is what it can host, and we have approximately 17. We'll add a few more females in that are about ready to go into, but we think we decided we want to have a free range flock that is over here. That'll be kind of our OG that you guys always see around, and then we'll have another free range over with the other hoop coops. By the pond to help with the bug population over there, because we've really seen a difference with the amount of bugs over here. We haven't had, like last year when we walked outside, ticks immediately. Like on you, I couldn't even go outside to walk to the house from the trailer.
And chiggers.
And yeah, I would have at least 1 or 2 ticks on me. It was crazy. And this year it has been an insane decrease, I think.
Around the house, zero. When we go back in the woods, that's
different
story.
But I think this year alone, I've only had maybe 2 ticks on me all year, which last year, that was like, oh, he's chasing Elaine now. Or Misty, might be Misty.
It's Misty.
Go, Misty, go! Come here, Misty. Red, knock it off.
It's this weekend, buddy. I got you in my eyes this weekend. Really don't like that restoration.
He just at night, he's worse at night.
It's this time before they go to bed. He's like, I got to make my rounds.
He's got to catch everyone.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the ticks have been a lot better. So we want to move some of another free range flock over there.
Yeah, because the bug
bugs.
population over there
It's a lot worse.
it's a noticeable difference when we
Yeah.
walk over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think tomorrow I'm going to spend, I don't think I'm going to spend any time on the hoop coops tomorrow.
Me either.
I think what I want to do is I want to get that chicken door in place
That
for the
one.
run.
Okay.
I want to fix the front, the gate at the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Because what we're having is the post that we put it onto a semi-rotted one. We should have put it on the other side of the driveway. So it bounces a little bit, and when it bounces, it stops moving because it has a feature where if it thinks that it's hitting something, it stops. It doesn't crush or hurt.
It's like a garage door.
Yeah. So I need to secure that post a little bit better, and I need to put the battery in a box and raise the antenna so that way we can use the clicker up here, and by the time we get down there, it'll be opened. So work on that, and then also finalize the wire from the side of the fence for the dog fence that I put in. You know, the large fence that I put in.
Yeah, the
run
perimeter.
it through the barn to electrify the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have 3 basically loose end projects that I want to finish up.
Yeah.
And then I'll get back to the hoop coops that following day.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get them finished this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, my work schedule's insane right now because of the events that I have coming up.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big, heavy lift, so I think I have 5.5 hours of back-to-back meetings tomorrow.
Not me.
Yay!
I don't miss those days at all. I don't miss those days at all.
That's the only part of my job that is frustrating, when it's just, when do you have time to work when you're in back-to-back meetings? So I try to be like, if we're going to schedule a meeting, can it be a working meeting, or can we at least progress further rather than just talk about what we need to do?
Yeah.
So,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
No fun.
No fun.
No fun. I feel like that's it. I gave the pigs, I refreshed the water. So that giant
Yeah.
wallow that they have that fits both of them very comfortably, like they made themselves a giant hot tub, basically, a mud tub.
Mud bath.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's now full of water because I emptied their 50
nice.
gallon. Oh, they were so happy. Oh, they were just, they were.
Happier than a pig in shit.
That's what they were happy with, yes.
My grandpa used to always say that.
So anyway, that's kind of it. Just a whole bunch of little things today,
Yep.
and more focus tomorrow, and I'll wake up on the right side of the bed.
I hope so.
Me too.
No, I won't see you half the day.
Yeah. 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 So, anything else?
I don't think so.
No.
No. Just kind of I have editing to do. You got all your editing done yesterday.
I did.
You were good. I realized that I need to go film more. Gotta love when you do that. You think you have everything you need, and then you realize you're missing an entire segment.
Yeah.
So I'll have to figure out. Probably getting a little too dark to film now, so I'll have to get what I can put together and then have you look at it. Work your magic.
Magic working I will do.
Awesome.
All right, everybody. We will see you tomorrow,
Yep.
and I will be in a better mood.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
You know what I want to do? Just relax, eat a sleeve of Oreos,
Ooh.
and maybe actually go to bed early tonight.
I can make that happen.
You can actually make me relax?
I can get you the sleeve of Oreos, and I can dose you with some sleeping
No,
pills.
no. I don't want
to
sleeping
make
pills.
to make you go to sleep. I can help. I can maybe rub your back a little to help you
Ooh,
relax.
that'd be nice.
There you go.